One way to find the least common multiple is to use the ladder method. So let's say we have the numbers 25 and 30. To use the ladder method, figure out the highest common divisor. Or in other words, what is the highest number that you can divide 25 and 30 by? Correct, 5 is the number. So you pull out the 5 and divide each number by 5 to get the next row. So 5 can go into 25 5 times, and 5 can go into 30 6 times. Now 5 and 6 have nothing else in common besides 1, so when you reach this stage in the problem, you're finished. Draw an L around all the outside numbers and multiply everything inside that L. So 5 times 5 will be 25. 25 times 6 will give you 150. So 150 is the least common, or the first multiple that 25 and 30 have in common. Let's look at another example, again using the ladder method. Let's say we're given the numbers 40 and 56. You don't have to pick the highest common divisor. You could use a lower common divisor like say 2 or even 4. You would just have an extra step in the ladder. So let's say you picked 4. So we'll pull out a 4. 4 can go into 40 10 times, and 4 can go into 56 14 times. 10 and 14, they have something else in common. Right, we can take out a 2. So we'll pull out a 2. 2 can go into 10 5 times, and 2 can go into 14 7 times. 5 and 7 have nothing in common besides 1, so we're finished. Just draw an L around all the outside numbers and multiply everything inside that L. So 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 5 is 40. And 40 times 7 is 280. So therefore 280 is the least common multiple. Would this work for 3 numbers? Sure, let's look at an example. Let's say we're given the numbers 3, 5, and 10. First, look at all 3 numbers and see if they have anything in common. All 3 numbers have nothing in common, so pick 2. 5 and 10 are both divisible by 5, so we can take out a 5. Bring down the 3. 5 can go into 5 one time, and 5 can go into 10 2 times. Second row, there is nothing else we can take out among any of the 2 or 3 numbers, so we're finished. draw an L around all the outside numbers and multiply everything inside that L. So the least common multiple would be 30. The latter method is just like reducing a fraction, where you're dividing both numbers, or three numbers in some cases, by the greatest common divisor. Next video, I will show you another way to find the least common multiple.